Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is your inveterate reporter coming to you once again from a very warm and yet cloudy Central Florida. Today is June 4th, Thursday, 2026. I have been in a euphoric mood after having witnessed the New York Knickerbockers last night disassembling the San Antonio Spurs. It was a great game. The Knicks played incredibly beautiful basketball. Jalen Brunson is the king of New York, one of the greatest players in New York history. This might be the greatest team in New York history as far as the Knickerbockers are concerned. Really, that's saying a lot. They are just inspiring, particularly when you consider what's happening politically and culturally in our country, due to the fact that we have a president who is so corrupt. I'll give him this. He's corrupt right in front of us. We see what's going on, and people are doing very little about it. It's staggering. He has been a genius at using the media. He attacks the press relentlessly, and he realizes that that is a very good formula for success for a politician. I think of Spiro Agnew, Nixon's vice president many years ago, who said, he talked about the nattering nabobs of negativism. In other words, the people who criticized him, the nattering nabobs of negativism. And he, that is to say, President 47, has really used this as a bludgeon to the consciousness of Americans as far as the media is concerned. We are once again, at an incredible point in our history. I wake up every morning trying to figure out what's next. We have a ceasefire where people are bombing each other, but it's a ceasefire. We have an ally who is supposed to be our greatest ally, and yet they do what they want to do, even though President 47 tells them to stop. I'm talking about Lebanon. There's supposed to be a ceasefire there. And the Zionist government in Israel, that controls Israel now, these Zionists will not stop. They continue their forage into Gaza. Their murderous, genocidal forage into Gaza. It continues. And the West Bank with the settlers. Oh, my goodness. And we back this. Be careful. There is a bill in Congress where they want to merge our military with the Israeli military, the Zionist military. By the way, criticizing Zionism, in my mind, is not anti-Semitic. Zionism is a movement that started in the 1890s. Okay, it's relatively new. So, and these people who are in control now of Israel are from Ukraine. They're from Russia. They're from Poland. You cannot have a DNA test done in Israel because it will expose the fact that these people are not Semitic. The Palestinians are Semitic, but they've got that terminology turned around, which is what they do. And the colonizers, the imperialists. But wait, we're getting into the weeds here, and I'm sorry. Look, take care of yourselves. Au revoir. We will talk to you demain.